So on the 17th, I went and got my hair cut, and then my hairdresser, as is tradition, she does my hairdresser slash friend, usually does my hair for me and styles it in, a different way. I usually ask her to do something that I normally wouldn't be able to do myself, because I figure, you know what, I'm getting my hair done or cut and styled, might as well do something a little different. While I was there, we always talk, catch up and that kind of thing, and she's like, and I usually make ridiculous requests. I think last year I asked her that I wanted to dye my hair this really red color. If you've seen my Ariel wig in the cosplay I do for Ariel, I wear this really red Ariel wig. I wanted to dye my hair that color. That was last year. Every year it's been something crazy and silly, and I didn't realize it, but when we were talking, she's like, you know that you get your hair cut, or at least for the last few years, you've been coming to get your hair cut around your birthday, either on your birthday or around your birthday. And I'm like, do I? And I had to think about it for a second, and I realized that she was totally right. Last year, like I said, I went to get it cut. I wanted to dye it. Thought, like, while I discussed it with her, because I have dark hair, I'd have to bleach it or do something else to get the color that I needed, and that's not even a guarantee that I would get the color I want. So she's like, it's pretty much just a risk. So every time I say I want something, I usually talk myself out of it or chicken out and don't do it. Same thing happened this year. I told her I wanted to dye my hair gray, have dark roots, and then do gray, a really silvery grayish type thing. But then when I got to my hairdresser's on the 17th and asked her, hey, should I do this? She's like, it's up to you. And then we discussed it, and the cost was too much, and it just wasn't something that would be great for me in the long term, especially for my hair. So I decided not to do it again. But yeah, and I think before that I got bangs. Before that I just got a trim. Before that I got it just cut really short. So I've been doing that, I guess, every year around my birthday. I guess I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure why that is, or I have an idea, I guess. I know that every year, and I guess it's subconscious. It's not really a conscious decision. Can't even speak now, but not a conscious decision. But I always want to change around my birthday, and maybe it's because January is ending, or maybe it is just because of my birthday. But I just want something different, and I was feeling it a lot this year, and I'm like, you know what, I want to do something different with my hair. I want to dye it. But again, I didn't end up doing it. I did get it cut short. I don't know what it's going to look like while it's curly yet, because I haven't worn it curly yet. If it's like with this kind of curl, so it's probably up to here while it's straightened. It's probably going to be around here while it's curly, which is fine. I wanted something short. I like short hair. My brother's wedding is coming up, so I was debating what to do for that. I figured if I cut it short, I would do a short hairstyle for the wedding if I cut it short and dyed it, because I wouldn't be able to use my extensions. But since I didn't dye it, I can use my extensions, so now I can do a different hairstyle. So this is the reason why we did the vintage look, because I was going to do this kind of vintage type look, for the wedding. But then I decided that since I'm not dyeing it, I can use my extensions, so I can do a different kind of hairstyle. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I will definitely post a picture, video, do something showing whatever it is that I've done, or not I've done, that my hairdresser slash friend did for me. But yeah, so this is, I figured I'd do something different, because I'm not able to do this vintage kind of look on my own usually. I can do something sort of like it, but not as great. And then I was going out in the evening, so I decided to wear this cute little pink dress that was the most vintagey type thing that I had in my closet. I have been really super obsessed with vintage vintage wear, like dresses, hairstyles, makeup, that kind of thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and do a little vintagey type look today, and it was a lot of fun. And then when I got to my friend's house, one of my friends was like, oh, I want to take your picture. Just take a picture. And then obviously I'm extra, so we just went all out and had a little mini photo shoot there. So much fun. That's who I am when someone's like, hey, who wants to take a picture? I'm that person who's like, me. I don't shy shy away from it. Even if I'm not wearing makeup and I look hideous, I will still volunteer to take pictures or get my picture taken. As much as I like taking them, I also love being in front of the camera, which is probably why I wanted my own TV show for a while, why I wanted to kind of be in acting, and probably the costumes and makeup and stuff too. But yeah, that's just another aside. But anyways, I thought it was really interesting that, going back to the whole hair cutting thing, that I do it around my birthday. Like I said, wanting change, maybe like a metamorphosis type thing, where I just figure it's another year, a new year for me, so might as well do something different throughout that whole year. Plus, again, like I said, the wedding's coming up. I wanted to do something a little different for the wedding. But yeah, it's short right now. It's probably around here-ish, in that ballpark. Probably the next video, whenever I have a curly, that's when you'll see what it actually looks like. I'll probably see it the next few days or so. But yeah, like I said, I've also wanted, the last time I think I went in, I was telling my hairdresser I wanted to shave this part and have the rest of my hair all big and puffy. But then we talked it out and it didn't make any sense. So instead, I started styling my hair so that all my hair was on this side and less on this side, so it kind of gives that look. And then I wanted to get a pixie cut. I think one year I walked in and I was like, hey, you know what, chop it all off and we'll get a pixie cut. And then she's like, don't be ridiculous, it'll grow back really odd and you'll just regret it. So I'm like, okay, never mind. Although I feel like if my hair starts falling out enough, I probably might go into a pixie cut and dye it some weird obscure color. My thing is that if my hair gets really, really gray, because like it's already starting, if it gets super, super gray, like the whole thing gets gray, I may just dye it like platinum gray, like Meryl Streep has in Devil Wears Prada, because I really loved her hair there, so I might just go crazy and do something like that. But at the moment, there's only a few grays, so I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'll just be like Rogue with a few stray gray hairs, or I'll own my gray hairs and become Storm. You know, I love Storm, so, and I'm talking about comic book characters now, for those of you who don't get the references. They're both X-Men. Rogue's one of the X-Men, and Storm is one of the X-Men as well, who, fun fact, marries Black Panther, which is pretty awesome, which I think I mentioned in my last video. But yeah, the point is that I really like doing different things with my hair, and since I can't really dye it, I end up just cutting it in weird ways. In university, I got it cut really short, like a little mini fro. That was fun and exciting and interesting, and it was cute. Like, it was like a little fro-ish type thing. One of my friends in university used to call me the artist formerly known as Sheba, because my hair reminded him of Prince, apparently. And yeah, so it did grow back weird. Like, it was this weird, like, this part was shorter and this part was long. It was just awkward when it grew back. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed having it, and honestly, it was weird while it was growing back, but you know, it grew back and it was fine. I just kind of pinned it up when I needed to, did whatever, braided it a little, you know, wasn't really too stressed about it. So yeah, I don't mind cutting my hair and cutting it short and doing different things with it. So at some point you'll probably see either like a shaved head side, or I'll cut it completely short like a pixie cut, or do like a mini little, like, another haircut I was thinking of was like shaving the sides and just doing like a little curly mohawk type thing down the center. But then I decided against it. I wasn't brave enough to try it, so I didn't. But yeah, who knows down the road what hair experiment I might decide to do. It'll probably be around my birthday, but yeah, I will be turning 35 soon. I'm actually super grateful, alhamdulillah, that I will be turning 35, because some people don't get 35 years on the planet. I am super lucky and super grateful. There are things that I have done in my life that, I've made mistakes, but they are made me who I am. I've had great things happen, met great people, I have no regrets. I think when bad things have happened, I have thought that maybe they were regrets, but looking back now, no regrets. I am glad the way things unfolded in my life, because it's totally, it's made me the person I am today. I've learned mistakes. I've learned, like I said, learned from the mistakes, and become a better individual. Still learning, obviously. You know, life is constantly learning, which is why I love teaching so much, because not only am I teaching new things to kids or teaching them things, I'm learning from them as well. Whether it's, you know, the new dance crazes or, you know, dank memes, or just whatever other lingo was going around at the time. It's always a learning process, so I absolutely love it. I plan on doing, you know, more education, pursuing more in terms of education, more adventures, and, you know, doing things for myself and enjoying my life as much as I possibly can. Enjoying being single for as long as I can, because you know what, this opportunity may not happen, like it may not happen again for me, so I'm going to take advantage of it and do all the things that I want to do. And then inshallah, whenever I get married, I'll get married. That'll be another new adventure, but for now, I'm going to enjoy life and have a great time and love every single minute of it, alhamdulillah. And I'm, like I said, super grateful. But yeah, that was all just a pre-birthday / birthday type video, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night and lots of love.